Hey y'all, welcome back to episode 2 of Sundays with the Soas. Thank you so much for joining us. If this is your first time joining us, please leave us a comment below letting us know that it's your first time and where you are watching from. For everyone that is tuned in today, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. When you do those three things, it helps us to know what types of content you are interested in. It also helps us to know or to gain the viewership that we need, to have the engagement that we need. So please be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you get notified first of episodes that are coming out and anything that we post. Be sure to like this video if you actually like it. If you enjoy it, hit that like button. And then last but not least, leave comments engaging with us in the chat. We'll be sure to respond. And if you have any questions or any topics that you want us to cover on the podcast, be sure to let us know in the comments. All right, so without further ado, we're going to kick off episode 2.
222. Episode 2.
Episode 2.
It's Sundays with the souls. Good vibes only come closer. Laugh, love, and live together. It's Sundays with the souls. It's Sundays with the souls. Good vibes only come closer.
Right?
Laugh, love,
Yes,
and
welcome back, husbands.
Yes.
How are you?
We are good. We are here again.
And we are here again.
Again
And
and again.
again and again. We're going to keep coming back. Your lips look very,
Yeah.
yes, you look very nice, very handsome.
Thank you.
Yes.
You look beautiful too.
Oh, thank you, Bunny.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So today we are going to be talking about long distance love. So basically, in season 1, we are taking you all through our journey for the most part. We're absolutely pulling out lessons and things that we want the viewers to know, any advice that we have kind of at every stage of a relationship, but particularly a long distance relationship or a multicultural relationship. That's what this entire season is all about. We just want you all to get to know us, for us to get to know you, welcoming you into our journey, and then hopefully being able to journey with you, especially if you're in a multicultural or long distance relationship. So today we're going to be talking about the first trip back. That's what we're going to be talking about, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about the first time that I came back to visit Ghana after that initial trip. My very first trip to Ghana was like 12 or 13 days. So we had only spent not even that full time, maybe like a week and a half with each other in person before I got on the plane to go back to America. Yeah. So, but I feel like pretty much from the beginning, I was planning a trip back. Like I feel like from the beginning, like I knew that I was coming back in December of 2022.
Yes.
Yeah. So we were definitely planning for that. So yeah, let's talk about like those months apart. Like what was it like for you, like in guess maybe 5 or 6 months that we were apart that first time, from like June 2022 to like December 2022.
Oh, you came in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I think that we planned that earlier, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We planned it early.
Yeah. So yes, long distance. I always tell myself the only long distance or long distance relationship is when my partner lives on a different planet. Yes.
As long as I'm on the same planet, there's no distance.
Yes, it's not a long distance. How many hours would you move from America to Ghana? How many hours?
Oh, like 10 hours if you're coming from there.
10 hours and you call this a long distance?
Yeah.
Not even 24 hours or 12 hours, but 10 hours and you call this a long distance. Long distance where you can call your partner on the phone? No, it's not a long distance.
That's fair. That's a perspective.
Yeah.
I never knew that you felt like that.
No, it's not a long distance.
Yeah. That's definitely a perspective that there's no distance you can't close.
If I could test with you, call you on a video, I don't really see that as a long distance. Unless maybe you live on Pluto.
Yes. Well, thankfully I don't live on Pluto anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
You live on Pluto, that is when no phone calls I will be hearing from you. But since I can see you on my phone, I can see you through
we
my
should
phone.
talk about that. We should definitely talk about the video
Yeah,
calling.
and all that.
Yeah.
I don't see that as a long distance relationship.
Yeah, but some people might, Bunny. You
Why?
know, people that are watching. Well, it's distance because you're not together physically in the same city or the same place like every day or whatever.
But well, we are talking about relationship. It's
Uh,
not just physical.
that's good.
You understand?
I do.
Yeah, it's not just physical.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you left all this, me, I felt like I was still with you, seeing
Mm,
you, because a day we could talk like 2,000 times
yeah.
in a day.
Yeah.
That one alone felt like we were together.
Yeah, we could talk as much as we wanted
Yeah.
to.
So you
Yeah.
see how powerful communication is,
Mm,
talking to each other.
yeah.
So I realized, when you left, it was a little hard
Yeah.
because it was something new
Mhm.
for both of us. Where, yeah, something new for both of us, where my routine was way different from your routine.
Yeah. Yeah. In that friendship and in that dating piece, was also just I think having a lot of fun, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
keeping it light. Like that
yeah,
we really kept it light.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
long distance relationship, especially when when you're able to figure things out, it's so nice.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the video call part.
Mhm. Yeah, the video calls are critical. And then I would also say daily communication too.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
understand, like I'm not really sure if you're pursuing someone and you're dating, I'm not really sure like why y'all wouldn't be talking every day or at least texting every day.
It's an
And
everyday
then
thing.
it's an everyday thing, right? And again, like in modern times, and again, we've only known each other for like 3.5 years. A lot has changed just since we met each other, like
Yeah,
in the dating world, the dating scene. But I don't understand like all of the like hoopla and like the back and forth over, are you supposed to talk to them every day, how many times a day, like all of that overthinking.
yeah. Oh, people
It's
do ask such questions,
Oh
right?
yes, please, especially Americans,
Yeah,
maybe not Ghanaians. And again, I think this is the other thing about like the cultural piece, right?
yeah.
There's a lot that I see that people in the Western world deal with when it comes to dating that
Mm,
is just like not a thing
mm,
here, right?
no.
And I've heard the stories, I've heard stories from other Ghanaians, people playing around, playing games, whatever, whatever. But overwhelmingly, the culture around dating is just different because the culture is different.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, um,
So there's nothing like how many times should we talk now?
yeah.
Anytime you are less busy,
Mhm.
and you have to know each other's schedule.
Mhm.
It's not This is not a question to really ask. You just have to create your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to make that time. So, yeah, so that was part of the preparation because ultimately what we're doing is leading up to my December trip back to Ghana. As we were dating and then we eventually entered into a courtship, I was planning and we were planning for like a 30-day visit, right?
Yeah.
Like that was
Yeah.
the initial plan, was like, oh, I'm gonna come at the beginning of December, and then I'll go back to the States like, the beginning to middle of January, right? That that was the plan. That's
Yeah.
not what happened, but that was definitely the plan.
Yeah.
So what were some of the things, I guess I would also want to give some advice, like from the woman's perspective, from the man's perspective,
Yeah.
in terms of like things that we did to actually prepare for that trip, outside of making sure that we were nurturing our relationship with
Yeah.
the video calls, the constant communication, all of those things, including each other. And that'll probably be something we talk about in a future episode. We included each other in all the big moments that it really got to the point that if I was with my family celebrating or doing something,
Yep.
they would be like, "Where's MJ? Like,
Right.
why is he not
Yeah.
not on video?"
Yeah.
I remember that first Thanksgiving, like you taught me how to make Kelly Wele.
Yeah.
So I made Kelly Welly in the States and like the
Yeah.
family enjoyed it. There was just so many different things that we did to like really
Yeah.
culture, like and nurture and cultivate
And
our
and
relationship.
the prayer call, family prayer call.
Oh yes, remember we used to do them, the
Yeah,
family prayer calls.
yeah,
Like that's a really good God, it's so much that we could talk about.
yeah,
Like we can literally do a separate episode on like all of those things.
yeah, yeah.
Like individual episodes, but
Where your dad, your grandmom, your mom,
uh-huh.
yeah,
Yep, my
everybody was your
stepmom would join.
stepmom, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So all of those things, man, are like critically important when you're like
Yeah,
bridging the
yeah,
gaps and like
yeah,
forming relationship.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So we did, I forgot about the prayer calls. We used
yeah,
to do those. I think we did them like once a month, up until
yeah,
our wedding. So that was for like over a year that we did the prayer calls
yeah.
pretty much on a monthly basis. I think it started out with just like me, you, my mom, and my grandmom. And your dad, I think,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it eventually grew like the siblings, like his siblings would get on
yeah, yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
It eventually grew to like certain friends would get on. Like
yeah.
it was just like a really intimate space, and that's one of the pieces of advice I think just
Yes,
for bringing
this
families
has to
together.
be.
And again, we can talk about that in a
Yeah,
future episode,
yeah,
but everything has to be intentional, right? When you have that long distance love, everything has to be intentional. You want to protect your love, keep it safe, and all of that.
yeah,
So we were doing all of those things, so that was like the nurturing and the cultivation of the
yeah.
relationship. But what are some of like the other things that you did to like prepare for me to come back, like physically prepare for me to come back?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was a whole lot
Uh-huh.
because I really understood that you are living a very comfortable home,
Mhm.
loving home,
Mhm.
to come join MJ
Mhm.
in a different country.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I tried as much as possible to make everything easy for you, not
Mhm.
to think about, hey, oh, why is this, why is that, why is that. But then, yeah, you are a strong woman too,
Mhm.
because when you came, the system here, electricity, internet.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And my advice to women in the States having partners here, you have to be very strong,
Yeah.
because the system here is not the system there.
Yeah.
Getting things done here is not easy.
Yeah.
So you really have to be very strong. Just make up your mind that, hey, here is not like there.
Mhm.
Especially when it comes to our electricity here.
Mhm.
Here they don't tell you, they just take off the light.
Yeah.
You understand?
Nonsense.
And it becomes very frustrating because
Mhm.
out there it's not like that.
Mhm.
You understand? It's not really like that. Like getting things done here, it's not easy.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that was my top goal to, make things so easy for you when you come.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I would say I feel like one of the things that I always say though is that you have made it very easy
yeah,
for me to navigate living in a new country and like navigating a new culture. I mean I could have done it on my own if I had to,
yeah,
but I am so grateful
yeah,
that I didn't. And not just you, but also your family. Like
yes,
literally like Miranda from like I
yes,
met Miranda his the oldest sister. He's the
yeah,
oldest of the children, but the oldest sister. I met her in my first trip, in that June trip when I was staying at the hotel and
yeah.
she
She
brought
brought the
me
bag,
this, yeah,
the
the extra
bag,
suitcase.
yeah,
So literally like the entire family just being like very open and very supportive.
yeah,
And I feel like there was a piece of even your family preparing for me to be here. I think with our parents talking, that was another thing,
yes,
and cultivating
yes,
like that intimate space in prayer.
yes,
There is no more intimate space than spiritual intimacy.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
there's no, like if you want to like really know someone, you can really get to know them in the place of prayer and just like your spiritual growth and development. So being able to like, and also being able to discern the spirit of a person,
Exactly.
of their family, and all of those things
Yeah.
were other
Yeah.
things that I do felt like you and your family did very good at, was like making me and my family feel very comfortable with
That's
me
it.
coming back.
Exactly.
Excuse
Feeling
me.
like comfortability.
Mhm.
And also one thing, communication, like we said earlier on.
Mhm.
When you said even though we're making the video calls, I show you around. So you even knew more
Mhm.
before even coming back.
Mhm.
You understand?
Mhm.
There were a lot of things I've been telling you about here
Mhm.
before you even came back.
Mhm.
So the communication piece also helped
Yeah.
a lot. So
Yeah.
you knew a lot about Ghana before coming back the second time.
Yeah. Wait, I knew a lot more the second
Yeah,
time than I did,
yeah.
of course, the first time.
Like the way I pick Uber, the
Uh
ride,
huh.
things, the experience and all that. I call you on the video, you see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Our food, the kind of food we eat here,
Mhm.
a lot of things.
All
Yeah,
right, so let's talk about some other things that you did to like prepare for me, because I definitely know there was like financial preparation, like
yeah.
with your schedule, and just preparing to like have to look out for and like take care of somebody else when with me coming here. So like, what would you say or advice would you give to the person who is hosting their partner that's coming to them? It might be the man or it could be the woman.
No, but the thing is, you are coming to me,
Yeah.
so I have to be fully ready.
Mhm.
Maybe I might not be able to do everything,
Mhm.
but I should be able to do some,
Yeah.
like the financial part.
Mhm.
What I spend is going to be different from what we will spend.
Yeah. Very good.
So yeah, I end up saving a lot, a
Yes.
lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot,
He did.
a
Y'all, let
lot.
me
Yeah.
let me interrupt. I gotta tell this story, okay? So there was this one day at the first place that we stayed when I got there in December, or got back to Ghana in December of 2022. This man comes back to the Airbnb that we were staying in, and literally throws this like stack of money on the like bedside table, and I'm like, what is this? Like, where did this come from? What is it for? Like, I was so confused, and especially because America's not a cash society, so it had been such a long time since I saw like a large amount of cash like in
Yeah.
one setting, and I was very confused about like where it came from,
Yeah.
because you never mentioned to me that you were like intentionally saving money for like my visit, or even that you had like your own savings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was shocking, but we sure appreciate it.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. And what about like the scheduling piece and all of that? Just to
Yeah. So the first day you arrived,
uh-huh.
you remember? Yeah. Yes. I have a very good client as well. All my clients are so good. We train together, and then we become brothers. Jay.
Yeah. Oh yes,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
love
Yeah. Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So Jay,
Yeah, this is an important
Jay's
detail.
Jay's Jay. When I told Jay you were coming,
Uh-huh.
you remember
Yeah, he arranged the
yeah,
driver.
he arranged to pick her up at the airport
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we needed to give her some serious escort.
I got a nice treatment. I did. I got
Yeah,
a special
yeah,
special treatment. Got picked
special.
up in the beautiful BMW.
Yes,
I'm not BMW, the Benz. Yeah.
yes, beautiful
Uh
bench.
huh.
Yeah,
Yeah. We appreciate our brother
yeah,
Dre,
yeah. He's a
because he
very
also helped out with the wedding too. He came.
uh,
Jay's been a part of everything, pretty much, like almost from the beginning.
yeah,
Yeah.
the big
Yeah. So yeah, but I think that's an important detail too, because
yeah,
one of the things that I always tell women in particular when they're traveling to the continent, because most people that reach out to us, they're in a Ghanaian American relationship, but there are some people
yeah,
who are dating or courting or getting married to other people in other countries. So like I know we talked to like people from like South Africa, from Kenya, from
Yeah.
Benin, Nigeria, who have just asked, like different questions about how we've navigated it.
Yeah.
There's a lot that's similar, some things that are different, of course, country to country.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I always tell the girls is that man better have like arrangements waiting for you
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you get off the plane, right? Like, and every single time that I've come back, like anytime that I've had to go to America and come back, he's of course always now like we're married, but he's always made sure that like I don't have to worry about anything from the moment that I get off that plane. And I think this is very important, for the person that is receiving their partner. Your partner should not have to think about anything when they get off that plane.
Yeah.
You should have transportation arranged. You
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
have food arranged for the day. This last trip, when I came back, I needed a deeper type of rest, and like we'll talk about that in a future episode.
Yeah.
But there was something deeper that I needed. So literally, you made arrangements for me for like a full week or maybe 2 weeks,
Yeah.
where I didn't have to worry about like preparing any meals. There was just certain things that I didn't have to worry about.
Not at
But
all.
even if you're coming for a short trip,
Yeah.
the transportation, the food, if that person is staying with you, the house should be clean when they arrive. If you guys are staying in we're gonna talk about navigating versions of cleanliness, right? Because I feel like that's a marriage conversation, like, living together. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But if you're staying at an Airbnb,
Yeah.
like go and have the Airbnb like cleaned and all of that stuff before the person arrives. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. So the packing, right? I literally remember when I was packing for my first trip in December,
Yeah.
I like broke down crying when I was packing because there is a skill. There is a skill. And anybody that like travels like long distance and
Yeah.
like carries stuff with them
The
or
weight.
even does like shipping, they will tell you that there is a skill to packing those suitcases. I ended up having to bring like more suitcases every time that I've traveled. I've had to leave stuff behind.
Yeah.
Like it's a heavy lift physically, but also mentally and emotionally and
Yeah.
financially, right?
Yeah.
Because it means you got to buy thousands of dollars, really. Like, I mean, pretty much every time I've come back to Ghana, we have invested like thousands of dollars to like travel here, the suitcases, like paying for the luggage, and then the actual content of the suitcases. So all of those things took time and preparation and all of that, right? It really
Yeah.
took a lot
Yeah.
of time. So those were just some of the tangible things. Like I said, I could do a separate video on Airbnb and how I did that, Turo and how I did that,
Yeah.
packing and how I did those things. But more than anything, it's a lot of preparation. You can't get so lost in the relationship that you don't prepare, and you can't get so lost in the preparation that
Yeah.
you don't focus on nurturing the relationship in between your visits.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I'll say, and we'll just switch over to the last topic before we wrap up this episode, is that you have to set the next date for when you're going to see one another.
Yeah.
There are so many couples that they don't have, it's just like open ended, right?
Yeah.
So what that does is that creates this level or lessens like the investment and like like the commitment to the relationship, because they don't have like that set day or plan for when they're going to see each other again. So I would definitely say that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. That is very important.
Mhm.
You have to see each other.
Yeah. In
It's
person.
you really have to see each other. It's
Mhm.
not anytime communication in phone. No, no, no. You have to see each other.
Mhm.
And when she came, the only person I was thinking about is her.
Mm.
Sometimes I go to work. I have to check up on her even whilst I'm at work. I have
Mhm.
to check up. Hey, are you okay? Is there anything you need and all
Yeah.
that? Because yeah, she's all here by herself.
Yeah.
No family around.
Yeah.
Nobody around.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Yeah. Mm.
So I have to be their father. be the mom,
Mm.
be the friends. Try as much as possible to make her feel happy
Mm.
or feel at home, you know. And
Yeah.
it wasn't an easy thing.
Mhm.
It wasn't easy at all.
Mhm.
I remember sometime she wanted salmon.
Oh yes, pink salmon. Yeah.
She wanted salmon.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I said, yeah, I can bring you a salmon, serious salmon. Here we have a lot of salmons. And I called some people who are into that. Hey, I need salmons for my wife.
Uh-huh.
I was so happy to get a salmon. They brought a salmon, and my wife googled the salmon. What I see wasn't what they brought.
Mhm.
Here we see mackerel as salmon here.
He brought me mackerel
Yeah.
and not salmon, not pink salmon.
So when I was growing up, oh, salmon, salmon, not know it was mackerel.
Uh-huh.
So when she showed me some, I said, wow, so this is
Something different.
salmon, something different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here, when please be very careful when you are here and you ask somebody for salmon.
Uh-huh.
Oh, bring your mackerel.
Yes.
Before you ask, show the person the picture first.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's common. I show people a lot of pictures
Remember
here.
the
Yeah.
day I brought the Charlie
Oh, I
was
was
like,
I was so disappointed. And to add insult to injury, um, it was not cleaned already. So you had to
yeah,
do
yeah,
all the,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
my God, it wasn't prepared.
Well, here, here is actually different. Yeah, like you were telling me, there and all the meats and fishes, they are
It's prepared.
all cleaned.
Yeah,
But
ready
yeah,
to go.
you have to do your own cleaning, take out
Hmm.
the things, cut them, a lot of things, like dress it very well.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I'm still not used to that
yeah,
yet. So yeah, that was one thing. So let's I want to like segue into the last thing and then we're gonna be done with today's episode.
yeah.
Is talking about these like things that I missed or things that we had to like navigate
Mhm.
um in that first trip. And again, like I said, I came in December of 2022. So
Yeah,
that meant that I was going to be here through Christmas, through New Year's, and then, you know, just starting off a new year in a different country. And initially, that was something like really exciting. I'm like, oh, this is like a really cool thing that I can say, like, happened is like I spent like my Christmas and my New Year in Ghana until it came.
mm,
And this is one of the things that I don't think a lot of people think about, you
yeah,
know, that you're giving up when you are traveling to like be with your person, you know, in a different country. Anybody that knows me knows that Christmas is my holiday. Like
yeah,
I cannot know MJ, he don't really know this yet because the first Christmas, and I remember, so talking about things that I packed,
yeah.
I remember bringing like a little mini Christmas tree
Yeah,
with like
the
ornaments.
white Christmas tree.
Yes, with like the ornaments and like our
Yeah,
stockings and all of that because Christmas is like a really big thing for me. And again, anybody that knows me already knows that. So I'm like, you know I can't take a full-fledged Christmas tree the way that I would want to, but I'm definitely taking something again to be like that creature comfort and to decorate our home.
yeah.
I brought like little ornaments to hang, like it was all types of little
With that
stuff.
big Christmas socks, I don't know, hanging on
Yes, they're called stockings.
Oh, no socks.
No, not so.
Yeah, as here Christmas, they'll kill some goats, prepare some soup,
Uh-huh.
prepare the best rice, the best jollof rice, fry some chicken.
Uh-huh.
That's how we enjoy Christmas here. We drink soda drink like the Coca-Cola,
Uh-huh.
the Fanta.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yes. But see, me, I'm like, oh, we need a spread, we need the decorations, we need the
decoration for
music,
what?
all of these things,
Yeah,
right? But it's a really, really big deal for me. And I'm used to
yeah,
hosting my family and friends.
yeah,
So that was very different. And that Christmas was probably the hardest Christmas of like my adulthood.
yeah,
And I really thought that I was going to be okay. And I was not okay. I really was not.
yeah.
You want to tell the story from your perspective?
Yeah, so that day I left for the
Hmm.
gym, right?
Yeah.
and you were doing some laundries.
Mhm.
So I left for the gym, and then I told her I'll be back soon. But then the workout was so nice that I didn't get back home the time I said I was going to be back home.
Uh-huh.
But I got back home, I knocked, she opened. But when I saw, I realized no, there was something wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I looked at her and I realized this lady has been crying,
Mhm.
crying, because I saw, I realized that. So she was like, "Oh, everything is okay." But I said, "No." So later I went to take my shower and I came back. That was when I saw her cry. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah. It
yeah,
was just very hard. Like again, it felt very different. Like I'm used to waking up and we even like we had gifts for one another
yeah,
and all of those things, but I'm used to waking up to like okay, like we get up on Christmas morning,
yeah,
we open our gifts, we eat breakfast together,
yeah,
and then like now as an adult, we usually just like hang out in like our Christmas PJs. So again, we had like all of the things, but it just didn't feel like it. And
yeah.
again, like I was like cleaning on Christmas, he was out doing something else, and I'm like, this is just like not what I'm used to. It doesn't feel like
Mm.
Christmas. I'm not cooking a meal,
That
all of those things.
was it Christmas or the day before Christmas?
It was Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yes, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
My Christmas, yeah.
It's like now there are some people I will say like I think if you've been exposed to like a Western Christmas,
Yeah,
those are the people that you tend to see like really embrace Christmas
yeah,
here. But like in the country does it. Like they embrace Christmas. You'll see like the Christmas trees go
yeah,
up,
yeah,
all of the
yeah,
malls
yeah,
decorate. There's all these things for like the kids to
yeah,
do at Christmas. All of that, right? Like
yeah,
so like it is a thing, but I, just so happened to meet someone where the way that they do their thing wasn't the way that I do,
yeah,
was
yeah,
accustomed to doing
yeah,
my
yeah,
thing. And more than anything, like I said, I was just missing like family and friends. And I thought that it was going to be easier than it was. So, we had a conversation about it. And
yeah,
one thing that I will say is I feel like as soon as I explained to you how I was feeling, you immediately like kicked into gear and was like, okay, like, here's what we're gonna do. Like my family's cooking. Let's go to
yeah,
see the
yeah.
family.
That was
Um,
Saturday.
yeah,
The Christmas was on Saturday.
yeah. So that Sunday we
Yeah,
went, and like the family hosted us. I think we ended up like watching Christmas movies. Like I do feel like even though you didn't fully understand
yeah,
that you were just like, I have to fix this and like make it better.
exactly. That was
Yeah.
when we went to eat the banku and the tilapia.
Yes, I think that was my first time having banku and
Yeah,
tilapia. It was so
since
good.
then, this lady has been disturbing me. Oh, when can I get banku and tilapia?
Yes, I will only eat his mom's cooking though, to be abundantly clear. When it comes to
Yeah,
the local food, I don't play around too
yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, so my advice though, I just want to kind of like close out with any like closing pieces of advice for hosting. Like is there anything else that you want to share for like, when that first kind of trip or that first visit?
Yeah, so even though I was fully prepared for her,
Mhm.
she also prepared coming,
Mhm.
and that is the good part
Mhm.
because you also have to be fully prepared. She
Mhm.
brought things that she might need, although she decided to stay for a month.
Mhm.
She planned for more than a year, right?
Not a year, just like a few months.
Like, but what I'm trying to say is, although it was
Oh,
just
oh,
a
I
month,
planned for a long
you
time.
planned for a long time,
Yeah, yeah.
although the goal was to stay for a month,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
because she always think outside the box.
Yeah.
She thinks ahead, and she's very good
Mm,
when it comes to planning.
I am.
Don't joke with her. I'm telling you, when it comes to planning, don't joke with her.
Don't joke with me.
Yeah. So even though you are coming to meet your partner here, you also have to prepare yourself coming.
But yeah, I mean, I second everything that you said.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you wanted to add?
Yeah, I have nothing to say now,
Okay.
but I have more to say later. Okay.
Later.
So stay
Um,
tuned. Make sure you don't miss. Okay. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that brings us to the end of episode 2. Once again, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. If you enjoyed it, subscribe so that you get notified every time an episode goes live.
Yeah.
And be sure to leave any comments, any questions that you have, or any topics that you want us to cover or address. We are more than happy to do so. So we look forward to seeing you guys in episode 3. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.